Mr. Flip-Flop, John Key.
What does he really stand for?
12.
Years ago, he was reported as saying we should commit troops, quote, blood is thicker than water, and we should stick with the family which has supported us in the past. Compare that to this more recently.
We've made it quite clear we won't be going to Iraq. We wouldn't have sent troops to Iraq.
That does not stack up.
Let's move on to climate change. And this is a really tricky one for you because you're only a recent convert yourself to climate change, aren't you?
It's not tricky.
John Key once called working for families communism by stealth, a program that was never well designed. The Now Nationals signed up.
There'll be private insurers competing against ACC for the...
That's our intention.
Insurers here believe there's a strong chance National will move quickly to privatise ACC if it wins the election.
The admission from Bill English that Kiwi Bank will eventually be sold has infuriated ordinary New Zealanders.
Nationals suddenly decided to adopt Labour's policy of interest-free student loans, despite having previously bagged the idea.
3 years ago, the government told your parents they'd get 20 hours free childcare.
Oh.
Back then, the National Party said this was a bad idea, but now they've changed their minds.
It all centres around whether John Key should have owned 30,000 shares in Transrail when he was publicly questioning the government's plan to do a deal with that company. And there are also questions about his honesty.
Tell you, under a National-led government, we won't be lifting the age of eligibility.
So you've changed your mind?
Well,
National's been accused of flip-flopping before. Now the government's claiming it simply flopped over plans for KiwiSaver. Deputy Leader Bill English appeared to let slip some of its policy, but quickly tried to backtrack.
This is another case of its MPs struggling to say where they actually stand. We've seen it on things like retaining state assets and on retaining the nuclear-free policy.
Labor can rightly argue that he's flip-flopped. He once said he'd cancel the development. Now he says he'll keep it going, but under the eyes of the private sector.